I go to avoid you guys. As in, like, I get there and then peace out, guys. I'll see you guys later. Don't promise things on the internet. The internet remembers things.
Yeah, they do.
Just go from the beginning.
Sorry.
You went quick. You went too quick.
And I'd like to welcome everybody to another episode of... Wait, that's HC. Hey, everybody. This is... welcome to the GB podcast.
Good
This is Percival.
I'm not Dwayne. I'm not Slunk.
Fuck
I'm
Slunk.
not Edgar. Wait, I'm Edgar. I'm that one. That's the one I am. I figured it out. A little late, but I figured it out.
Took a little bit. As you can hear, we're missing two people. Fortunately,
Missing.
yeah, things happen. Things and stuff.
No, as in like they're supposed to be here, but I don't miss them.
Oh, touche. They're not here. They're not here is what I'm trying to say. And if anything, it's going to make this podcast so much greater. But anyways.
Yes.
And we're done. Good night, everybody.
All we have to do is just talk bullshit about them for like next 20, 30 minutes, then we're good, right?
Oh, it's pure gold.
God, what do we want to talk about? Like,
We'll
you know that Dwayne's black?
No.
Holy shit! I figured that shit out like fucking like a couple hours ago.
Holy crap. Does that make Slunk a racist?
That's a strong silence right there. I should neither confirm
nor deny.
nor. So it's been a week since I've seen you, even though we talk every day.
Well, let's talk about the big news that's coming up. Next week is Coachella.
What's that?
Coachella is a arts and music festival that happens in India. It
that?
is what?
What's India?
It's a city in California.
What's that?
It's a arts and music festival. I've been going since 2013. Edgar.
2012?
Yep.
This will be...
Years. Well, math is hard.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 7. This will be my 7.
And it's awesome.
It's fun.
It's fun, very fun, and it's one of those events that I go because I'm able to spend that much time with my friends and listen to good music. It's just a great time.
I go to avoid you guys. As in, like, I get there and then peace out, guys. I'll see you guys later. No, like, I feel like I've talked so much about Coachella. It's like I don't even want to talk about Coachella because I've been going for so long since.
Yeah. It's like a normal thing for you.
It's like, oh yeah, just gonna
Let's go to Coachella. You going to Coachella?
I'm gonna go to Coachella and take a couple selfies. I'm gonna go see Beyonce, Beehive. I'm gonna get information. Oh my god! Like, oh my god! Like,
oh my god! Totally.
Oh my god! Get information, Percy. You don't get it. You understand?
I don't. So, but there's also the bad side about Coachella, which is
no bad side.
For those who don't get tickets early enough at face value, you have to go through the struggle of finding tickets on the cheap because most of the time, those tickets go for double or triple the price.
Coachella sells out
in like
immediately.
an hour.
Day of it sells out.
It sells out.
Almost never.
And these are like 100,000 tickets.
Yeah, and it's dumb.
Yeah. And I bring this up because I have a friend who bought tickets to Coachella, bought them, and unfortunately,
Two tickets to Coachella
with shuttle passes because, well,
who cares?
Who
Two
cares?
tickets to Coachella,
and cost her about
let's say even 1,000 just to make it easy.
$1,000, right? She can't go anymore, so she's trying to sell them. She tried selling him to her friends, but nobody could go. So she chose sell it on StubHub.
Stubby.
Well, StubHub is an ass because first off, anything you sell on there, any tickets you have, they take a cut. Which okay, I get it because they're providing the site.
They're the service.
Yeah,
it's eBay.
It's eBay for tickets, but more secure. So she sold these tickets, right? But she made the mistake of posting it twice, so it sold twice. She didn't know the second post. She thought she did it once. She got the email, hey, someone bought your tickets, cool. did the transfer. You know, she looked at it. Oh, damn it, damn you, StubHub, you took away X amount of money. But fine, she was still gaining like a little bit over what she paid for.
Yeah.
Nothing, almost breaking even.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
What you want in that situation?
Yeah,
you know?
which is fine. And then she got a second email. Got a second email that said, "Oh, your tickets have been sold." And she's like, "Wait, what? I already sold them." Calls StubHub like, "Hey, I don't understand what's going on." They're like, "Oh, you posted it twice." And they're like, she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, can you cancel it?" They're like, "Well, yes, but now we have to find them tickets that because it's not technically sold, so they have to basically front the money for the tickets for those. So now they took her 40% of what she made from the previous tickets. So she ends up losing money."
Okay, so let's try to break it down a little bit. So it's $1,000.
Yep. Let's go with made $100 on it.
So
Let's say she sold it.
sold
for
that
more-
1,100.
She sold it for more, but because of the fees, she only gets $100 profit on it, which is fine.
Okay,
Cool.
so she gets 1,100. Let's say.
All right. But because the other tickets got sold that don't exist,
Mm-hmm.
because she made the mistake of posting it twice because she doesn't know how. StubHub has to front tickets for those those individuals who bought them, because it's not the individual's fault. They saw tickets and like, "Oh, I'm getting this."
Yeah.
Right. So now someone goes, "Well, you made this money off of this. You give us more money because now we have to front the other money." So she loses for 40% of that.
So 40% of the tickets she didn't have, she has to pay for.
Well, of what she made from the previous transaction.
So she made 1,100.
And now they take away 40% of that.
So
in the end, she ends up losing money.
damn.
Yep. What's 40% of...
Dude, we couldn't figure out fucking years right now. That was like fucking 4 or 5.
Let's
so
say she just lost $400.
that makes sense.
That sucks.
Damn.
That fucking sucks.
Damn.
When you put it on like in actual dollars, you're
and
like,
yeah, and they got actual numbers that make sense. Yeah.
fuck.
Should have just gone. Just saying.
Yep.
So that really sucks. Because I didn't think about it till like right now. Because you told me the story earlier. But now like something else clicked, and I was on the other side of that. I don't know if you remember, but I was trying to go to a show for Dillon Francis, and I went through StubHub and I found tickets for him, and it was supposed to be for all 3 days. He had a 3-day weekend happening at the Shrine Auditorium. Found tickets on Coachella, bought them, but then I realized it was only for 1 day, not for 3 days. So then I call up StubHub, and they're like, "Hey, what's up with this ticket? It was supposed to be a 3-day ticket. It only has 1 day. Am I missing other parts of it?" They came back and went, "Oh, the person who registered that ticket messed up. It's supposed to be only a 1-day ticket, not a 3-day ticket." So I'm like, "So what am I supposed to do?" Because I bought it because I thought it was a 3-day.
Yeah, because it said 3 day.
So they're like, "There's none right now. Only thing we could do is you can either take that ticket, or we could give you a refund and a $40 voucher after." And that was just like a certain percentage of it. And I'm like, I want to go, but that $40 voucher sounds good. So all I ended up doing was, fine, just give me my money back and give me the voucher, and then end up just buying another ticket.
Because they have to find you another ticket, and if they can't,
they have to reimburse you
Yeah.
in some way. And that's why they gave me the $40 voucher.
yeah.
Which makes sense now, the 40% and all that,
Yep.
because it was around $100.
Yep, there it is.
And we're gonna see, we went full circle there. I like that. Sorry, buddy, but you know.
Yeah. Lesson learned.
What was that thing in Zombieland? The double tap. She double tapped, and she fucked up a little bit there. Yeah. So because of Coachella, I don't know if we're gonna get an episode next week.
Oh yeah.
So it's up to Dwayne and Slunk to get together and not do anything.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
How about next?
Prove me wrong, guys. Prove me wrong.
No, fuck that. No. I know the future.
Screw it. We're taking the equipment. We're podcasting from Coachella.
No, don't say that. It's a promise. You
Oh
can't
shit!
promise
Yeah,
things.
never mind.
Don't promise things on the internet. The internet remembers things.
Yeah, they do. This is like, what? I don't remember saying that. Well, you said this on October 12th at 3 p.m.
I've never been to like. I'm smart enough not to post dumb shit online, as in like to say fuck all this other shit that that could fuck me in the long run. So like I've never been to like a job interview where it says here like on Twitter that you've gone and said all this shit about other people and like. Ooh.
That's the thing that trips me out when you hear stories about people not getting hired or getting fired because they put on social media. But like I don't connect my social media to anything that's my work related.
Yeah, like I try to like
I separate everything. Work.
This podcast and work do not,
nope.
they do not know about each other.
They do not know exactly.
Edgar Solis over there and Edgar Solis over here. Two
different people.
Two different people.
One's an upstanding citizen, helps grannies walk crosswalk.
Yeah, help puppies kill assassins or whatever. What was it?
And then there's the degenerate that's on the podcast.
Yeah. This degenerate. But besides Coachella, we also have Wrestlemania this weekend.
Oh, Wrestlemania.
So since Slunk and Dwayne aren't here to bring down our
chumps.
fun.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, God, you're so good.
I didn't even think about it right now.
You're so good.
We could talk so much wrestling and not be stopped, Percy.
It's so good.
So I feel like we're going to spend, it's 10 minutes in. We're going to spend at least
10 more minutes on this.
At least.
All right. What are you most excited for?
All right, just go from the beginning.
Sorry.
You went quick. You went too quick.
Sorry. Yeah.
Remember, WrestleMania is a long event. There's the Hall of Fame. There's NXT. There's the pre-show. There's the actual show. There's the after show. There's the show after the after show because they're gonna show some random special.
Yep. Oh my God.
Hall of Fame. I'm not excited for anything, like at all.
Who's in, Goldberg. Dudley's.
Damn, man.
Goldberg, Dudley's.
See, you don't care. Dudley's are probably the only ones I care about. Mark Henry.
Oh, that's right, Mark Henry.
See?
I think that's it.
I remember a year or two ago, I was like super excited for just about everyone on there,
Yeah. And you got Ric Flair, who's 2-time Hall of Famer.
Yeah, because he went in again
he went in as a Four Horseman, and he went in as himself.
I wonder when DX is gonna get in. That way, Triple H should get a double. Shawn Michaels get a double,
and X-Pac get one.
Oh,
he'll
get in. He'll get in eventually when they're down to like the.
Well, if they gave Kid Rock a fucking Celebrity Hall of Fame,
Kid Rock deserves to be in there because. Without Kid Rock, you wouldn't have Undertaker's greatest theme.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, God.
Just saying. Are you ready for
it? Not just him. Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit both had entrances for fucking Undertaker. Remember that?
Undertaker, just born out of the 2000s. That Jesus. American badass Undertaker.
He was in the worst shape of his life. He came in he couldn't even walk down the thing. He had a motorcycle ride down to the bottom.
No, that's pretty much all.
Jeff Jarrett, right?
Oh, JEFF?
Mr.
JARRETT?
Remember, and he left on bad terms.
Yeah, but he was a good part when he was there.
He was.
Do you really remember Jeff Jarrett? I think Jeff Jarrett was like my prime.
Here's the thing. I remember him, not for wrestling, but for hitting people with the guitar. That's all I remember.
So like Honky Tonk Man.
Yes. But he was I guess my generation's Honky Tonk.
So it's Honky Tonk Man and then Jeff Jarrett and now Elias.
Yep, pretty much.
And then Stone Cold that one time he played the guitar.
I remember that. Damn, even Stone Cold.
The Rock played the guitar?
Yes, he did. But he never used it as a weapon though.
Oh, because his words were a weapon, Verzi. Words hurt, Verzi. So that's all of that. Then we have NXT, which is always going to be a great time.
Yes, it is.
And I don't think I've ever been like disappointed by NXT because even my expectations for NXT real quick is the
developmental.
I don't want to say like minor league because I don't feel like it's minor league.
It's supposed to be the AAA of wrestling because it's supposed to be the minor league, but it's not. They put on way better shows.
I love NXT.
It's more intimate, like because it's a smaller crowd.
And like, I don't know what it is about it. It's just that. I feel like NXT, they just go all out anytime there's a pay-per-view, a takeover or anything.
I almost feel it's because they have to prove themselves, like saying, like, look, I want to go up, I want to get called up, I want to go up the roster.
But then they go up and then nothing happens.
No, they go up and then unfortunately, they don't take the writers with them.
The hand of McMahon just shuts him down.
So Triple H gives McMahon, look at these chicklings.
Look at this gold I'm giving you.
Look, and then McMahon's like, I didn't make that. Put it in the back.
Look at these golden geeses over here producing just money.
He's like, did I make him? No. To the back.
That's not the Undertaker. So yeah, that NXT is gonna be good. There's like 4 or 5 matches on there. That's gonna be awesome. There's the Johnny Gargano versus fuck that asshole versus Ciampa. We have like a crazy feud going on.
Yeah. So I don't watch NXT as much as Edgar does, but you don't need to sometimes because they give you these packages before a match where you you invest in these people. Like it could be people I've never heard of before, and then I'm like, oh, you're right. This person needs to beat up this other fucker's ass. So fuck the other dude. Just with the package they give you.
Like there's times like when you watch like boxing pay-per-views when they have like a small like video package right before like a big fight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that was pretty interesting. That was like I want to know more, like get into more details. And then I see like a WWE one like. He raped his father when he was over here. Like, hey, whoa, hey.
Some of the packages are crazy, and then kudos to those who put them together because they you feel sometimes. Like,
you know what I think it is? Do you remember back in the day on YouTube when people would make like their own like Modern Warfare like montages, the 360 no scopes and all that shit?
mm-hmm.
I think those kids grew up and became video editors, and now they know how to make fucking
and know how to play to the crowd. And
yeah,
like this is what I want to see.
I know what they want to do. And then just they matching everything to the beat of a song.
It's so good when they do it. Like, oh. What's that? Do you remember the name of the video editor? You said every year he makes the best of a wrestling year and it's
I don't remember his name, but
holy shit.
He makes like so this guy on I guess on Reddit on Squared Circle. He makes a compilation of everything that happens within a wrestling year.
A wrestling year? No, it is a wrestling year.
But the wrestling years from Wrestlemania to Wrestlemania.
Yeah.
That's what I consider a wrestling year.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
but it's a yearly thing where he gets all the best promos, all the best matches or moments, and he just puts them all together, and it's like an hour and a half, 2 hour video, but you finish it like, oh shit, that was 2 hours because if you're invested in wrestling, it goes by so quick.
Yeah, and then it brings you back. That's right, that happened.
That was this year?
Right. Yeah, you're like, holy shit, I forgot about that.
It's funny because as I watch those, they remind me sort of the YouTube rewinds, and like it takes all like the memes and funny songs, all the funny videos, all the songs, all the like crazy stuff that happened in a YouTube year, and puts just so much effort into it, and like. I don't know, 90% of the YouTubers or things that happen. And
the sad part is you still know more than me because I'll be like, I know one person. Look, that one person. And who the hell's all these other people? Honestly. As the years progress, I know less and less YouTube people.
It's like, okay, that's PewDiePie. Okay, I got one.
It's Markiplier.
It's Mark. Okay.
And I think that, no, it's not him.
I think that was a slow-mo guy. So Jimmy Kimm was on there for some reason.
Like, hey, I know him.
They had what's Despacito? Who does that?
Luis Fonsi.
Yeah. They had the song with the guy who performs that song on the YouTube one. So.
And the thing is, I don't know who he is. I know the song. I know his voice. I'm like, oh, that's how he looks like. Huh.
Despacito.
So back to wrestling.
So we're not even at WrestleMania yet, by the way. This is just NXT.
NXT.
So yeah, I'm excited for NXT as a whole.
Yeah.
There's 1 or 2 matches I'm like, whatever. But the NXT as a whole is gonna be. I feel it's gonna be great. I haven't been disappointed, so I don't think I will be. And then we have WrestleMania, which starts at 2. I'm guessing it's gonna end around 8.
Maybe 9.
8. It's in New Orleans, so 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I think at 8. It's gonna end.
Okay.
So from 2 to 8, math that for me real quick.
2 to 8. That's what 6 hours.
6 hours
of wrestling. I'm cool with that. I'm fine.
4 hours of drinking, 6 hours of wrestling, 2 hours of eating, and a partridge in a pear tree. So what are you excited for the most right there?
AJ Styles versus Nakamura.
Yep. And I've never seen they fought once before in
New Japan.
in Japan, and I never saw it.
I only saw the face off. Because it's when AJ was, I guess, the leader of the Bullet Club, and he's doing the pointing the gun at
and doing his bangs at
he's doing a bang to Nakamura. Nakamura, catches it, puts it to his mouth, and spits it out. You're like, this is awesome.
This is wrestling.
And yeah,
and yes, we know wrestling's fake.
Yes. Wait. What?
Wait. Yes, we know. Wrestling is predetermined. It's not fake. Because I would never take any of those fucking things.
Jesus, hell no. Hell no. Like that. When they take bumps outside and they're like, oh, there's padding. That padding is like half an inch thick. That does nothing.
I don't want to jump like that onto my bed.
Yes,
my bed is like a fucking foot of cushion and just comfiness and a cloud. And no, why would I do that?
Oh, jeez. And then that's the simple bumps. And then you get the ones that, like the Jeff Hardys who get speared off the top of a ladder on.
Let me climb this 15-foot ladder, jump off of it, and hope all goes well.
Yeah, holy crap! But yeah, that is the match I am most excited for.
Yeah, and
because
I think
AJ could make a chair look good, and Nakamura is really good.
The fact that he made Jinder Mahal look good.
Yeah, he's a terrible wrestler.
He's the only person I've seen that could do that. He made Jinder Mahal look strong. He made him look like he was intimidating.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal was like just on, and even Jinder was like, hey, you can do this?
Yeah.
Hey, good job, Jinder.
I don't know if I can do this.
Where was this for the fucking 18 months that you were champion or some bullshit?
You just needed to book him AJ all the time.
Fucker, dude. It's so boring.
Yeah. God, no promo skills, just a big sweaty guy and Vince loves that.
Oh, I love big sweaty man.
All loaded up.
Let's see.
What's your number one?
That's the same one for me as AJ versus Nakamura. Mostly I want Nakamura to be a superstar like he really is supposed to be.
Because they've had some terrible booking.
He's had terrible booking, and
I think
they're not letting his charisma shine through. Because if you let him just be him, I think he'll just be the interesting character that knows how to wrestle, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
Because right now there's no one interesting. Like I want to get involved into someone's,
There was one that I thought was really interesting, and they just buried him and buried it. Like you can't have a person lose constantly to the point where like just you need to basically come back as a new person.
Stop talking about Bray Wyatt.
I am talking about Bray Wyatt. He was dope, and then they gave him one championship, right? And then they're like, yeah, no more. Give me back that championship belt. What's your sleeper? What do you think is going to be like? Everyone's going to be whatever. Then you're like, holy crap, this is going to be good. This is actually good.
For me, I have two sleepers right now. The first one, not a real sleeper because I think that's what people are excited for the most. Like the second most excited match of the night is the Daniel Bryan with Shane McMahon.
Yes.
Because people are excited that he's coming back, and I'm excited, too. But the storyline is like not interesting to me.
I don't give a damn about it. But you have three of the best wrestlers.
Yeah, that's what I'm
now,
excited about.
And one dude that's willing to jump off a building.
Shane McMahon will do whatever the fuck he needs to do
to entertain.
He will have the moment of the night, I think.
This is the motherfucker that jumped off the top of a steel cage onto a table twice within a year.
Yeah. It doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to. No. He is the son of the owner of the company, but he legitimately he gained so much respect from the back because of all the shit he's willing to do. He jumps off the turnbuckle onto a table outside.
Just looking into his past, just everything he did off the Timetron, that's like
oh my God,
40, 50 feet in the air, whoever the fuck that was.
When he went through Rio Glass. Because
Kurt Angle,
some dumbass didn't buy the
King of the Ring 1996.
Yeah, didn't buy the correct glass. Instead of buying sugar glass, the Easy Break one, they bought real glass. So he tried to go through the first time, bounced off of it, hit his head. I think the whole fucking stadium heard his head hit the metal floor. And he tells him, "Do it again.
Do it. Put me through that fucking thing."
Oh my God. So yeah, so it should be an entertaining one. what I think. What's your your one you think is going to disappoint? Because I already have my one that I think is going to disappoint.
Lesnar Reigns. It's gonna disappoint.
Ooh. That's given to me.
For
Like the one that they're hyping up to me, then that's one they are hyping up. But we all know, like, all right, Reigns wins. LOL. Reigns wins. LOL. It's the Ronda Rousey versus
I think that's gonna be just a shit show. I think Stephanie's gonna fuck up. I think Rousey's gonna fuck up. I think Kurt Angle's gonna fuck up. Triple H is my only fucking safe bet in that.
Triple H, I think, is gonna carry his match as much as he can. And God bless you, Trips, because as much as he does put himself over because he's Tim, but he's a good wrestler, and I give the man so much respect. Like he's hurt himself in the ring multiple times and finished matches.
Even like won't let other people do it now.
Oh yeah, of course.
But whatever.
But he tore his quad in a match and still pedigreed somebody and then allowed the dude to do his move that involved grabbing his legs because the fucking show must go on.
And I think I read somewhere or heard somewhere that because of that his injury got even worse.
That if he wouldn't have allowed that, he would have came back a little bit earlier. But because he's like, oh, that was like, no, you like grinded that even more.
Here, you want one shot of tequila? No, I want 7. They go, what are you doing, Triple H?
The show must go on.
I think that's another like, and I hope it just finishes up real quick, and I hope it's a 10-minute match.
Less. I would ideally go in there.
Well, it's Rousey's first match, so they're gonna give her time to shine.
I would rather her do the Brock route and just squash Stephanie. Go finish her.
Well, it's not gonna be her versus Stephanie. It's her versus Triple H. Triple H. It's been her versus Triple H since day one.
But the thing is, remember, in the PG era,
owners.
You can't.
Owners.
You can't.
Owners. Women can hit men right now in WWE.
Only.
Men cannot hit women right now in WWE.
No.
So once he hits her, it's gonna be awesome.
He's gonna pedigree her?
Not pedigree her. I think he's gonna set it up.
And then
Angle's gonna come and save it.
And do the angle slam?
Yeah, it's probably pedigree him too. I don't know. Something dumb. Get a super kick for no reason.
I mean, he can.
Another, I think, not sleeper, just like I think it has the potential to be a match of the night too.
Okay.
That we haven't even talked about was Charlotte Flair and Asuka.
Yes, because Asuka, was it? Nobody's ready for Asuka?
Nobody's ready for Asuka.
She's a legitimately dope wrestler.
Yeah, she's the female Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. And Charlotte, holy crap, like when it's a main event, she's fucking legit.
She shines and she goes
all out.
She goes all out.
Remember the fucking moonsault from the top to the outside?
No, not from the top rope, from the top of the post.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Top of the post to outside the ring. Not inside the ring, outside the ring. And I think no one caught her and she started to roll out.
So that's, let's see, up to the apron, that's like 3.5, 4 feet maybe.
Yeah. Plus another.
And then
4
top
feet.
to the post, another 4 feet.
So that's 8 feet up.
So then she's on top of that. Jumping up, doing the backflip moonsault. So then she's going up even higher.
And she gets air on that. It looks dope.
It's like, it's not just her like falling backwards. It's
no. It's you're like, holy crap. You're legitimately in the air, arcing your like. It's a legit fucking moonsault.
It's probably one of the best, probably better than Lita's. And Lita's is pretty good.
Lita scared me because towards the end of her career, her turn wasn't as crisp, so it looked like she's gonna hit her head on the
scorpion herself.
Yeah,
but
she
a death spike.
Barely made it because she went out instead of up. You get me?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So she would get distance, but she wouldn't get get the spin to turn all the way.
But what other women do that? Like, those are the only two.
No, only one I can think of right now.
Ah.
There's probably like a bunch out there, but
but
those are the two memorable.
Yeah. So that's gonna be, and they put on good matches. So you're right. That's gonna be a good one. And then you got the other side, the ones
Nia Jax.
I like both of them. I just don't like.
I don't care. That sucks that you're getting bullied, Nia Jax, whatever.
And they went with that route, really?
because she's a big woman.
Because she's chubby, so they're like, and
so
then
we
we
have
called
to
her ugly, and then
make fun of her because she's ugly
And
she's
fat.
big. Which, by the way, not ugly.
No. she's big, but
She's a model. She models for big women clothing.
yeah. So she I hate this storyline, and this seems so Vince, just as always, make fun of the fatty.
I do think she's gonna win though.
Oh yeah, I think she's going. I wonder if she's gonna squash or have struggles, but win.
No, I think it's the Alexa Bliss running away, and then finally Nia Jax catching her.
Because they can't let her win by like count out or DQ. She's gotta win
Yeah,
clean.
so I don't know. It's gonna be something weird.
Whatever. That's another one.
Super sleeper, by the way, because it's gonna be on the pre-show. The 205 Live Championship match: Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander.
For those who don't know, 205 Live is basically the like the super fast,
Smaller guys.
crazy air guys.
I guess cruiserweights, lightweights, featherweights, whatever.
Whatever the
non-heavyweights.
But holy shit, could these dudes fly?
They're fucking amazing, and they
It's-
get no respect from anyone.
Yeah, it's like basically like Mexican lucha libre on steroids.
I don't even know. Like it's that, and like it's just so impressive. Like it reminds me of like how indie wrestlers have like that craziness of that super speed that they have. It's that, but like but with story.
Yeah.
Because right now they've been doing a tournament, and now WrestleMania is the end of the tournament, and Mustafa Ali, probably one of the best
Promos.
people that could do a promo on 205 Live, besides the main guy right now.
What's his name?
Mackenzie. They call him like Spud or something on
Spud
Reddit.
McKenzie.
No, because he was that on like TNA, I think.
Yeah. But you showed me a promo Mustafa Ali did, and holy crap, super simple, but
Just
holy
him
crap,
chilling,
the passion
just-
and just the fire in his eyes, and like how he's just talking about how this passion about when he used to be a cop and how and like damn,
I used to want to protect the streets at night.
and just holy crap.
He's like he wants to be Batman. But then again, that's pretty much just everything from WrestleMania, right? I can't think of anything else that's gonna be
What's gonna be the shit show of the night?
Undertaker Cena.
Which is still not
Undertaker Cena.
guaranteed. Not guaranteed.
Undertaker Cena.
Cena doesn't have a match. Remember, he's there as a fan. He's there.
You want me to tell you-
Do you know how pissed I was when you called that out like 2 weeks before? So this whole time, let me give you a little context. This whole time, Cena's been yelling at Undertaker, calling him a bitch. Like you need to fight. Like I want to fight you. Blah 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 blah. Because Cena couldn't get another match, so he's calling him out because they've never had a match at a WrestleMania. Calling him out. Nothing. And I'm thinking of here. All right, one of two things. He's gonna come out the night before WrestleMania, or nothing's gonna happen. And the haters are like, nah. See, you don't understand. What's gonna happen is he's gonna keep calling him out the night before the Raw before WrestleMania. He's just gonna be like, well, I'm gonna be there as a fan, and then at WrestleMania, when he's doing his little, hey everybody, having a good time,
Just chilling here with all my friends over here. Just chilling with the fans. Oh, all the superstars having a great time tonight. Putting on a great show.
And I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. That's gonna happen now. I'm so pissed. I'm like, God damn it!
My favorite part is when he explained like, how come you just don't join the battle royale? How come you just don't get into one of the things over here? How come you just don't win anything? He's like, I don't want to take a spot from a wrestler who earned their position and they should be in there, so I don't want to take a spot from them. So I'd rather just join the fans. Like, wait a minute, you rather take a seat from the fans?
Fuck this fan.
Fuck that fan right there, front row.
My seat.
Paid $85,000 to be here 17 nights in a row for all this shit that's happening at WrestleMania.
One thing he said in his last promo, I didn't realize he's lost almost every major pay-per-view.
Yeah, when he said all that, I was like, holy shit, you're right.
He's lost a lot.
And that's
Like,
then
it wasn't until the last one he won, wasn't it? When he won the championship from AJ to become like the 16th time tied with
yeah, and you were so mad.
Oh, I was so pissed. But anyway, that's a story for another day.
But now, we need Cena's redemption.
No, hell no. He's tied with Ric Flair forever. Anyways, but when he kept saying like, I lost at SummerSlam. I lost at I'm like, holy shit, he has.
So,
Huh.
what I thought they should have done, because I went back and rewatched Royal Rumble recently. So, what they should have done was go onto a streak of him defeating the older wrestlers. So, I don't know if you remember, during the Royal Rumble, the Hurricane came out. John Cena's the one who threw him out.
Oh, was it John Cena?
Yeah. So after that, sometime between then and WrestleMania, he fought Goldust for some reason, another old wrestler. After that, he fought Kane, another old wrestler. So he should have gone on a rampage and being, you know how Randy Orton was the legend killer, but like just the old killer. Because Hurricane, fucking old.
Yeah.
All of them, you know. Kane, Goldust.
Call it retirement home. Just sending them all out.
Just sending them all out. Fucking Hurricane leaving his mask in the middle of the ring.
Aww.
Kane leaving his mask in the middle of the ring.
God, we should write for WWE.
And that's the thing, that writers in WWE fucking don't last long.
Yeah, I heard that the turnout.
The schedule is just way too hard.
Yep.
And that's why the women don't get consistent storylines, because most people start with the women.
They put them there, and then they have a
once they see something good happen there, fuck that storyline. You're moving on to another one.
Now you're ready for X, Y, and Z, the mid Carters, and then
but now the women get fucked because all their storylines are all fucked up. And we're friends. We're friends. We're over here friends now.
Look at Mickie James. She went from being a face to a heel to a face to a heel again. Without no real story. It's just she kept switching something. What the fuck?
What happened? Like, why am I?
I'm like, why is she now with the heels? Okay. And then all the time, she's kicking it with Bailey and Sasha. Okay. And then back with freaking, what's her face? With Alexa Bliss all of a sudden. Like, wait, I thought you were, whatever. I'm done. Like, it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, and like, I wish that storylines would just be more consistent, you know? Because that's when watching like TV shows, that's my biggest gripe, is that they're not consistent to themselves. As in, like, I fucking hate you, you motherfucker! Right now. Hey, you want to team up with me because I have to go battle this other person?
Huh? And then after that,
didn't I just hate you 2 weeks ago?
Like, oh no, now we're buddies, cool. And then 2 seconds later, I hate you again.
Like all that, like even with the Shield. When fucking Rollins broke up, at least with them, they broke up for a long ass time, and then it took a while for them to. Like, that's fucking good storytelling, because
because Ambrose didn't trust him and wouldn't trust him forever, and it took a couple weeks, not months, but like a month, for him to finally trust him, and then cool, it made it flow. It made it like, all right, this is believable.
This actually makes sense. It's a storyline that makes sense.
Yeah, because it incorporated how in the past they hated each other for a long ass time. Rollins apologizes, and he sincerely, I'm like, oh, this works. Not, hey, by the way, we're homies now, cool.
Oh, we both have the same common enemy? Okay, that means we're homies, you want to be tag team champions too? Which they were.
Which they were. Okay, and then you have the odd couple that I don't know how it ended up working though, but that's one of the ones that are like, all right, well, you guys struck gold somehow, was Cesaro and Sheamus.
The Bar?
The Bar. Because remember, they were enemies for some reason, hate each other for some reason, and they ran like a gauntlet kind of thing where best out of 5 matches, which didn't work because they were taking too long in between the.
No, so they had a best of 7 match to determine who was gonna be the next opponent for Intercontinental or something like that. It was something weird like that, and they both wanted it. And so Mick Foley was like, "Hey, we're gonna have best of 7 matches. Whoever wins these matches is gonna be the
holy shit."
contender."
Mick Foley used to be the fucking commissioner.
So they had their 7 matches in like 2 weeks because they had all the house shows counted as matches.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's why it got weird, because they're like, oh, now he's.
So now we're tied up, and now this, now there. So once at the end of the 7 matches, they had another match.
But house shows aren't supposed to be canon, right?
Hey, you shut up, all right? You shut your goddamn whore mouth.
Anyway,
if WWE says it's canon, it's canon.
Okay. Anyways, moving back,
going even further back. Diesel won the championship at Madison Square Garden when he did a jackknife onto Bob Backlund. All right, wasn't a pay-per-view house show. Same thing happened with AJ Styles recently.
Yep. not recently, but yep, he
Well, within a year or two.
tripped me the fuck out because I got a message from Edgar. AJ Styles champion. Like, I saw SmackDown. That didn't happen.
Nope.
And then house show.
House show champion.
I thought that wasn't it.
Cannon. WWE, get the cannons.
For those who don't know what canon means, Edgar.
Things are real. It is. The easy way, it is part of the
Storyline.
The storyline or part of the universe or what. I don't know exactly how to say it, but whoever's in charge of dictating what is real and what is not real,
Yeah.
says it. Like
This counts.
if George Lucas says Luke Skywalker was gay from the beginning, hey, he was gay from the beginning.
It's canon.
J.K. Rowling did it.
Put it this way. If you look at Star Wars, so everything was canon in the books, and then Disney came along and said, "Oh yeah, we bought everything. Everything you know before that, no,
All that knowledge in your brain that you have.
nothing means nothing. We own this. Everything what we say is canon. That all that other stuff never happened.
I honestly have no idea how many books there are. Probably 100 plus.
lots. I
And
know I've read none of them, but of what I've heard.
And I know people fucking have read them, right? Like
How
I've read
pissed
like
were-
all
how
of
pissed
them.
were they?
I'm pretty sure they're like all that knowledge is just gone. It means nothing now. Can you imagine all that? They're like, okay, all that Harry Potter knowledge you have, gone. Means nothing. Doesn't count.
I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. And the thing is,
Only the movies matter. Everything in the books
oh
doesn't
hell
count.
no,
Woo! Look at that.
nope.
That's what they did. That's exactly what they did.
Yes, that's what they did to Star Wars. But as someone that reads comics, it happens a lot where like, but you know how they justify it?
Different universes.
Yep. Or yeah, different universe. This is Earth 1, not Earth 2. This is Earth 44. No, you keep going.
How many Earths are there? There's a million.
There's
Plus.
infinite amount of Earths. And now it turns out there's negative Earths that are in a negative. Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
You just opened up a can of negative Earth.
Yeah.
So is that like the shadow planet, the shadow realm?
What's happening right now in
He got banished to the shadow realm.
So I guess I know since we were going off of what we were talking about. Batman right now, there's evil Batman, the dark Batman, and it's basically where Batman became evil. Each Earth was different reasons.
Batman's always been evil. Right? Go on.
Extra evil. Let me put it this way: in one of he becomes Red Death. He steals Flash's powers by tying him down to the Batmobile and driving him, and basically stealing his Speed Force. So he becomes Flash, but calls himself Red Death because he kills.
Flashman?
Pretty much.
He became a Mega Man character?
It's really weird. But again, they make it work.
You're like, I'll accept it. I'm moving on. Just
I accept a man dressed as a bat. So yes, I accept it. Should we continue with the WrestleMania talk, or should we talk about something else?
we're pretty much done.
Wait! Before anything, what did I tell you earlier about Conor McGregor?
What about Conor McGregor?
So Conor McGregor, fucking crazy ass, disrupted the weigh-in for a fight that's happening.
Here. WrestleMania has people have good promos. Conor McGregor, great promo promoters.
Storms in the media event, right? Talking all this shit, gets kicked out, goes through the back where the buses are going on, grabs the metal barriers, smashes the window. I don't know if I'm not sure if it was him or his crew, but they smashed the window of the bus that carried two fighters that are fighting for his intern belt, right? And he bounces, right? So so that's going on. Turns out I got a fucking ESPN fucking update. It says, where is it? Breaking news. This was 58 minutes ago. Conor McGregor in custody after allegedly attacking bus of UFC 223. Holy shit.
In custody. Not arrested.
He's in custody.
Not arrested.
Yeah. Holy shit. Because we've thought on Conor's a little crazy. I didn't know this level of crazy.
So I think he can only be charged if one of the guys on the bus say that they were attacked.
Someone got hurt on the bus.
Someone got hurt.
The glass cut him up, but he's like, I'm gonna fight still because he's part of the undercards.
Oh yeah, that's your fucking chance to shine. So
And he went. He goes, nah, I'm still gonna fight. And they cleared him. He's still gonna fight.
you know where he got cut?
I'm
guessing somewhere in the face.
Probably someone in the face. Glass flying, but he's like, nah, I'm fighting. And a typical UFC fighter's like, even if they don't clear me, I want to fight. Like, this is bullshit. Like, because that's not you lose your paycheck.
Yeah. And especially like all that fucking
training, dude.
Yeah.
You've been training for months, and then this asshole over here, fucking, it has nothing to do with it. Breaks the fucking bus window. You get cut.
Fuck your busted fucking head, you motherfucker.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Fuck you fucking bitch. Fuck, this is my fucking belt, you fucking asshole. We were terrible Conor McGregor's, by the way.
Yeah. I think he went overboard, but in the end, look at even was it bad media is good media? Yes.
That's how Trump won. Hey,
and I hope you enjoyed this other episode of. I was about to say the other podcast, but of GB podcast. This is Percival.
We don't do that anymore, Percy.
This is Percival.
Slug.
And slang.
And slug?
That's really women's slang.
And slug.